Although the Xiaomi 15 Ultra is still more than 6 months away, a well-known Chinese digital chat station just claimed on Weibo that early prototype testing has begun at Xiaomi's labs. He revealed in a recent article that Xiaomi is developing a new Leica camera for the top model in the Xiaomi 15 series, as per previous speculations. This comes after claims appeared claiming that the Pro model would contain a 5x optical zoom periscope telephoto lens rather than the previously anticipated 3x zoom. Although none of this information has been properly confirmed and should be used with care in the majority of cases, allegations made by digital chat stations may be believed. Now that a snapshot of an early Xiaomi 15 Ultra test smartphone has appeared, Leica claims to have gotten information about it, indicating that the company would most likely improve the twin telephoto in particular. Given that a super upgrade is being explored, this is likely to be a huge step forward in development. Of course, at this moment, we can only speculate on what it is. To surpass current competitors like the Vivo X100 Ultra, one viable tactic would be to increase the megapixel count, which appears to be an option for the Honor Magic 7 Pro as well. It would also make sense to have bigger sensors for the two telephoto cameras, which are currently 75mm and 120mm, particularly given that the Xiaomi 14 Ultra and Xiaomi 13 Ultra are similar in this respect. Even for a global model, the early traces of the Xiaomi 15 Ultra were only discovered in the IMEI database. In addition to that news, Xiaomi held a large event this week to present a variety of items. The Mix Fold 4 and Mix Flip, the latter being the first flip foldable ever, stood out. The Xiaomi Mix Fold 4 is surprisingly lightweight and thin, weighing just 226 grams. When unfurled, it measures 4.59mm. When folded, it measures 9.47mm. The Xiaomi Mix Fold 4 is available in blue, white, and black colors. The 12/256 gigs trim starts at $1,237, while the 16/512 gigs trim costs $1,375. With a 4.01-inch cover display and a 4,780 mAh battery, the Xiaomi Mix Flip holds the record for the highest battery capacity. A Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 CPU powers the 2x zoom and 50 megapixels wide-angle camera. In addition to the Xiaomi Mix Fold 4 and Mix Flip 4, the HMD Skyline boasts repairability and focus. With a Torx T3 screw, you can remove the phone's back panel and access the inside to change the battery. The $500 phone has a 4,600 mAh battery with wireless charging, a 6.5-inch 144Hz OLED display, a Snapdragon 7S Gen 2 CPU, and a look reminiscent of the Nokia 9. The OnePlus Nord 4, one of the smartphones presented, featured the Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3 CPU, a massive 5,500 mAh battery with 100-watt charging, and an all-metal chassis. The OnePlus Nord 4's 12/256 gigs variant costs €499 in Europe, while the highest 16/512 gigs model costs €599. That being said, I'll end the discussion for today. In contrast, the 12R will launch in early 2023 with OnePlus' biggest smartphone battery to date. Now, its precursor is said to be about to break the record all over again, this time without the need for any pre-existing technology. It will get the most significant such update presently in development at OnePlus, which, according to prolific leaker digital chat station, will have a dual-cell battery with 3,000 mAh per cell, but it may supposedly be sold as having 6,200 mAh based on conventional capacity estimates. It purportedly has a 6.78-inch 1.5K 8T quad-curved display, triple rear cameras with a 50 megapixels primary sensor, 100-watt charging, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 SoC, and a characteristic OnePlus alert slider. As a result, the alleged gadget sounds like an updated version of the Ace 3 Pro, with two key modifications. One distinction is that the former will feature a larger battery, despite the latter's current class-leading 6,100 mAh breakthrough. The other is that the newer, enhanced version known as the OnePlus 13R has a higher chance of being available globally after debuting in China as the Ace 5. If so, it should be released with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 powered 13 in early 2025. Finally, the 13R is expected to launch as a sub-flagship alternative to the full-fledged OnePlus 13 Android smartphone. It is now expected to arrive with all of the premium features that its OEM offers. They are now expected to have an on-trend OLED display, an alert slider, and the brand's largest battery yet. So share your thought below, then I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.